Hello everyone, good morning. It's another week of Viking lockdown hoedown and Tuesday already. And here's chapter 7 of Thorfinn the Nicest Viking and the Raging Raiders by me and Richard Morgan. Harold looked down the hill to see a number of strange longships gathered on the shore. They were Viking ships, no doubt, but their sails were unfamiliar. A pall of black smoke was rising from Indgar's great hall. Harold gasped. "Raiders!" "Back to the village, fast!" cried Eric. Everyone raced down the hill, but by the time they reached the shore, the raiders had already cast off and were sailing down the fjord. The village was a mess. Houses had been ransacked and wagons overturned. Cattle sheds had been broken into and there were cows and chickens running around everywhere. Harold darted to and fro, shouting orders to the villagers. "Round up the cattle! Put out that fire!" Thorfinn and Oswald noticed some graffiti daubed on the walls. Big red letters read, "Yabu sucks to the Vikings of Norway. Harold the Skull Splitter is a big tattyhead." How rude," said Thorfinn. Said Oswald the wise man, scratching his chin. "What peculiar things for ferocious Viking raiders to write." It soon turned out that the fire was much smaller than expected. In fact, the smoke wasn't coming from the Great Hall, but something in front of it. "They burned our underpants!" cried Eric the Earmasher. "All the underpants in the village!" They'd just been washed and were hanging out on a line in the marketplace. Burning underpants, you want to see what they look like? There you go. That's the burning underpants. There was a horrified glare in Harold's eyes. What kind of sick, twisted person would burn another Viking's underpants? Soon, the last wagon was righted and the last animal was returned to its pen. "You know," said Thorfinn, gazing up at the single remaining pair of underpants in the whole village, which the raiders had left flying, flag-like, from the roof of the Great Hall. "They didn't actually do much damage. I'm beginning to think this was some kind of practical joke." "You always think the best of people, Thorfinn," said Oswald. "They just didn't get the chance," said Velda. "They must have seen us coming and legged it. Lucky for them." Harold stared out to sea, his face purple, his eye twitching with rage. Harold's eye always twitched when he was angry. Eric the Earmasher joined him, as did Velda and the others. They were all fuming. Vikings spent their whole lives raiding and pillaging other people's villages. They were mortally offended when someone raided theirs. Thorfinn flipped open a pouch on his belt and pulled out a spyglass. The spyglass Oswald had given him. He pointed it at the departing longships. The first thing he saw was a man's face, big and bulgy, with a red nose and ginger hair. He was hanging over the stern, looking back towards Indgar, blowing raspberries at them. He looked a bit like this. "How vulgar," said Thorfinn. "What's that you've got?" asked Eric. "It lets me see faraway things up close. Look." He offered the spyglass to Eric, who peered through it. "Oh yeah, look at their sails. They'll be easy to find. There's a giant skull on the mainsail with a Viking helmet and crossed axes." At that moment, Thorfinn's three brothers came tearing out of the woods from the direction of the house, like a pack of charging elephants. "Dad! The raiders have taken Mum!" "What?" cried Harold. "They've kidnapped her," said Wilfred. "So Sven says." "Yeah," said Sven. "They're probably going to ransom her and demand all your gold. I did a module on it at university." Hagar scoffed at his brother. "Always going on about your stupid university." "You can talk," Sven scoffed right back. "Mr. I wrestle polar bears, not." The two brothers jostled each other and almost came to blows, but Harold stopped them with a mighty roar. "Shut up!" At the sound of this, a frail old man popped his head out from a barrel of pickled herring. It was Ergil, the wood whittler, who usually sat in the square all day carving. "Help, please, I'm stuck. They stuffed me in this barrel of stinking fish, the swines." "Did you see my wife?" barked Harold. Yes, I saw your wife struggling with them. They dragged her down to the boat. Harold was like a geezer about to erupt. They dared kidnap my wife! My wife! Rawr! He grabbed an axe and launched it in the direction of the raiders' ships. It didn't get anywhere near the ships, of course, but it did scatter a flock of seagulls, and it nearly knocked out a poor seal that had just popped its head out of the water. By Odin, I will make them pay! Harold jumped down, up onto a barrel of herring, forcing Ergo back down into the fishy goo, and yelled, Everyone! To the ships! The villagers roared, Let's get them! And they raced to the pier. A soggy head popped up from the barrel again. Wait! It was Ergo. He called after them, Is nobody going to pull me out? That's the end of chapter 7, guys, and I'll see you later for some more. Just a quick shout out before I finish for Miss Thompson's class. That's P2A at East Linton Primary. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.